alone in my little home. I pay all my own bills. Now I live alone in my little home, and I pay all my own bills. And if she don't love me, I bet a sister will. So goodbye, Caroline Rose.
Let's take it down low to the floor, yeah. Know I like it when a woman take control, yeah. You got rhythm, rooted deep in your soul, yeah. In your soul, yeah. Let it flow, yeah. I'll show you the world, show you the world. If you were my girl, if you were my girl, you have diamonds and pearls, yeah. I get you looking so flossy. I don't even care what it costs me. And you can have it all if you want, babe. My queen, gonna treat you like royalty. Take it up high in the sky, babe. Get lost in the big city lights, yeah. There's a million stars in your eyes, yeah. Mesmerize me, yeah. Gonna show you the world, show you.
Tell live. Thanks for being here. We've got quite the show planned for tonight, so buckle up. I assume you only watch this when you're driving, so be safe out there on the roads. But we can't do this show alone, so let's introduce tonight's cast. Max!
Oh, hello everybody!
Max, what is your favorite color? Purple. Thank you. That's all you need. Yes. And next, let's welcome Steve. Steve, what is your favorite fruit? Favorite fruit? Yeah. Mango. Mango. All right. Next, let's welcome Alex. Woo! Alex, what is your favorite architectural movement?
You know, I like Postmodernism pretty good. No, I like form over function. Is that a movement?
And last, but certainly least, let's welcome Dan. Hey, Dan! Well, you don't get a question, Dan, for that intro. You had one and you lost it. Nobody gets to know anything about you now. All right, I've already learned too much.
I'm the mysterious villain.
Self-appointed title. But yeah, this is our cast for tonight. And, buckle up. Again, stay buckled.
Why did you unbuckle the first time?
Stop unbuckling your seat.
Come on, it's not cool that you don't wear your seatbelt, alright?
Even in a taxi cab. Always.
Thanks. Okay. The no smoking sign is on. The seatbelt's fastened. Your stewardess will be around shortly.
Please turn your phones into airplane mode, and we've lost all our viewers.
Oh, there you go. But before we do actually lose all of our viewers, let's go ahead and jump right into a game. We're going to play Try That On for Size. And y'all, as an apology for you missing our show, we're going to use your noun first of 7 up.
I'm playing a fun classroom game. Try that on for size.
I'm staring into an anthole and making sure no one's watching me. Try that on for size.
I'm practicing my duck and cover drills, because it's 1950. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to check if I have a fever, but I don't know how. Try that on for size.
I'm doing that new dance move that everyone's talking about. Oh, try that on for size.
I'm trying to relax at the beach, but these damn kids keep kicking sand at me. Try that on for size.
Steve, your word is soda.
I'm cracking a soda. Try that on for size.
I'm putting a baby bird out of its misery. Try that on for size.
This is how you whip, right? Try that on for size.
I'm gonna execute myself.
Dan stole mine. I was gonna do that.
Y'all messed up. Your word is bun.
Oh, do I start?
Yeah.
I'm eating a hamburger whole. Try that on for size.
I just caught the frisbee. Try that on for size.
I'm putting on a face mask. Try that on for size.
Give me the mud. Try that on for size.
Peekaboo. Try that on for size.
This is a blanket. Now I'm a ghost. Try that on for size.
It's a scary mask for Halloween. Try that on for size.
Oh, I'm gonna grab something. Oh, try that on for size.
I'm a football player. Getting ready for the game. Try that on for size.
All right.
Pingus coming in topical. Your word is bushfire.
Okay. I'm being a firefighter and putting out some fires. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to measure this room all at once with a tape measure. Try that on for size.
There's a giant wily snake in my arms. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to touch my elbows to my knees. Try that on for size.
I gotta shake off these ants. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Your suggestion to bring us home is water bottle.
I'm showing off to everybody at my school talent show. Try that on for size.
Okay, I'm playing a fun, casual lawn game. Try that on for size.
I'm casting a spell on someone as I walk away. Try that on for size.
I'm saying goodbye in the French kind of way. Try that on for size.
I'm flicking my ring off as a sign of divorce. Try that on for size.
And that's our first game.
Say goodbye to French kind of.
Oh yes, goodbye. But we're not time for goodbyes. We're time for hellos.
Oh!
Welcome to everyone out there in Chatland. How are you guys doing today?
What do you think the sovereign nation of Chatland, what do you think their policies are?
I imagine that they're conservative with a mouth and liberal with a gun.
Yeah. Like the death penalty is enforced. Like I would say, like,
Rigidly.
Yeah, like that's what a red card means.
What
We don't call 911 here because no one has decided to be a police officer in this very small sovereign nation.
Can I have a weird tangent?
Sure.
Have any of you guys seen the show Charmed?
No.
Yes.
I know of it.
Okay, because I've been watching a lot of Charmed recently, and there's this one episode where they're witches. They're just witches. That's the whole premise of the show. And they go back in time, and then they change the whole show's like moral compass because they like defeat demons in the past. So then now like everyone in the world is good, and if you do anything bad, they just like shoot you, and you're just like, bad.
Okay, well, I mean, it's an effective system.
Hold on, is this like a dystopian thing, or do they frame it in a way that's like, this is great now?
No, they're saying like this is no. Well, the witches know it's bad, but everyone else is like in on it because they're the only ones that know the world before.
Right.
So
yeah, they're just like, yeah, you parked in front of my house, and they're like, and then there's just terrible acting when they're like, ah.
Wait, so is this an episode? Is this an arc?
This is
this
one
an entire...
episode.
It's only one episode.
Only.
I
I
feel
feel
like-
it sound like it's like an entire season or something.
No.
See, I feel like that explains a lot because the only thing I know about Charmed is that my dad used to have a friend who wrote for Charmed,
Oh, wow.
and my dad used to get really mad because he was like, "Look, I'm not saying she's a bad writer. If anything, she's a phenomenal writer. But I do know on multiple occasions she's overslept for the appointment to like pitch scripts." walked in, wrote the thing in the elevator ride up, pitched it, and then gotten a big check for it. And I was like, but now that I've heard you're describing an episode, I'm like, oh, it's all coming together.
It's making sense.
He was like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so their solution is that they have to get the demons back because some bad in the world is good.
That's kind of the result
I
of
mean-
Inside Out, if you think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Except-
Inside Out just ripped off that episode of Charmed.
There you have it.
I'm gonna need to get back to you on that.
Thank
one.
you. Thank you. Well, how is everyone? It's been, I almost said it's been a week. But that's not true. We had our first unofficial Tuesday stream. Some people
Unofficial
here.
Tuesday.
Thanks for tuning in if you caught that one.
What does that mean, Dom?
What that means is that as much as we love doing improv, we thought it might be fun to do, things Twitch is actually meant to do, like play video games and do other things. So moving forward on Tuesdays, we're also going to be streaming for a few hours. They're going to start at 8, no set timeline or anything. But if you're free on a Tuesday night, come check us out. Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
This Tuesday, we're going to play Jackbox, so make sure your phone's charged because we're going to play with the audience.
Yes.
Went well last time, so why not do it again?
I love that mug with a handle. Yeah, you do. This is the best mug, and we've already covered that.
We're not going to get into another mug fight.
Because Alex will win with his brass knuckle fucking mug.
The only thing worse than a knife fight.
You brought
It's
a
a mug
knife
fight.
to a mug fight. Let's go ahead and jump into another game, and we are going to play Change. So, who would like to be in this game?
Pick for us.
Max and Dan.
Oh, man.
So the way that this game works is we are going to have our two performers doing a scene. What we need to get started is what is your favorite type of vehicle? Whatever you want, as descriptive or as loose as you're feeling. What's your favorite type of vehicle? What we're going to see is a scene inspired by that word. If at any point in time, though, Alex, Steve, or I think the scene could be better, we're going to yell change, and they'll have to edit whatever the last thing they said is and come up with a new suggestion. And they have to do this as many times until we're satisfied. That's the way the game works. You're also welcome to yell change, but there is a delay, so you can't say it'll be relevant to anything. And that's the way that the game works. Your suggestion is Skittle Bean always coming in hot with Razor Scooter.
Whoa!
You see that skid?
Yeah, that was so
Ready?
cool.
Check this out. Did you see that? Fishtail?
Yeah! Wow! That was so cool. You're so cool, John.
Check this out. Oh!
Oh,
Change that move.
Oh! I just did a 360
Change.
flip. Oh! Whoa! I just spun it on my finger.
That's crazy. I can't do any of that with my unicycle.
Unicycle? Hey, dude, that's pretty cool too. Let me
Yeah?
see what you can do on that.
Oh, okay.
Change how you get on it.
Whoa! That's so cool.
Yeah. Ready?
Change.
You ready?
Yeah. Whoa! Who taught you to unicycle like that?
Oh, my dad, he's a clown.
Change.
My mom, she's a clown.
Change.
My cousin, he's in prison.
Oh, cool. He taught you while he was in prison?
Yeah, he actually escaped with this unicycle.
Oh, that's incredible. Did he like ride up the walls or something?
No, he actually dug through the earth using the wheel to get through the cement.
That's incredible. Wow. And now he lives with your family?
Yeah, he
Just
lives
an
in
escaped prison conflict?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, the person who taught me how to Razor Scooter so well is also my uncle, but he's never
Change.
is also my mom, who's a clown.
Change.
Is also my mom, who's in prison.
Wait, do you think they know each other? I know not everyone in prison knows each other, but do you
yeah,
think...
I have her. Wait a minute. She was talking about somebody because they had a bike gang.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, not a bike gang, but
there's
various
the
wheeled
bike gang,
vehicles.
the scooter gang,
Yeah,
and the...
Well,
Unis-
they kind of,
the-
it's all together.
I don't know if we can be friends anymore, Sean.
Whoa, I think that we might be related.
Change.
I think that we might be long-lost best friends.
Change.
I think that we might be creatures from different planets, like literally. Oh, because that prison was an intergalactic prison.
My cousin never mentioned that.
See. Good job. Wow.
Oh,
That went places
such
like
tension.
space.
So, have you ever been to space?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh, really?
Well, no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Yes, and Max, we've talked about this.
I actually, no, it came up where we were talking about the Mars colonization mission over like winter break, and I was talking with my cousins, and I was like, yeah, I would go colonize Mars. Like I'd go live on Mars because I like really love space and I want to go to space. And so we were all laughing about it, and then they were like, well, what would your mom think? And then we turn and they're like, Mom, what do you think if I go live on Mars? She's just like, shut up right now.
I used to, so the first job I ever had was at a t-shirt company, and it was a small startup company that mostly sold bootleg Pokemon t-shirts. That's what it would say on my holographic card, in case you're wondering.
Mostly bootleg.
Mostly bootleg Pokemon t-shirts. But the boss I used to have, great guy named Doug, might have been certifiably insane. Like, love Doug, but out of this world. And he used to tell me frequently, because he was probably he's getting up in like his 50s by the time I left the company. He used to tell me frequently that he was going to be one of the first people sent to Mars. And I was like, I think they're going to send young, healthy people, Doug. Not your recovering alcoholic, like, has 2 kids and runs a t-shirt company in his 50s, Doug. And he was just like, no, they're going to send old people because they know we don't want to come back. And then, like, he used to say all the time, he's like, all right, I can't give you shares of the company, but I can give you a plot of land on Mars because I'm going to get there first to claim it all. And not as a joke, like, very seriously tried to sell everyone in the company plots of land on Mars.
Wow.
And you did not take it?
Well, I would have, but I just left the company, and I didn't know how.
They didn't have a pension plan, like a leaving plan.
No.
Big Papa's got a good point. They will need shirts on Mars.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think Doug's got the market.
Doug might have the market corner.
They're gonna need bootleg Pokemon t-shirts on Mars.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, Seth, good to see you. It's been a little while.
Great having you. Great having you. How's Twitch? Still working?
I hope so.
so.
I know in the early days of our stream that was a real question that we had to ask.
Mostly ourselves and
Mostly
our
ourselves.
camera operator, though. Not you, Seth. We know you know the deets.
I don't know what's happening. Let's jump into another game. We are going to play... we're going to play Supervillains. We're going to start streaming.
Oh.
So we're going to jump into a game of Supervillains. What we're going to need from the chat is we're going to need the name of a made-up supervillain. If you... one that's never been seen before. So none of them DCs or Marvels. Give us your own unique supervillain. What's your OC? We're going to bring that villain to life. And similar to the game Superheroes, where the next character is named by the one before it, this is like that, only it's super villains. So it's all a bunch of ne'er-do-well evildoers, except for the very last individual, who is a hero. Maybe they'll save the day, maybe they won't. We never really know until we get there, and that is the way the game is played.
Oh, love the word ne'er-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well.
Just a classic.
Well, I figured out recently, just through my own not being an idiot, that the phrase unsung hero just literally comes from a hero who never got a bard to sing about them.
Yeah.
And that's the most magical. Isn't that so rad?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I was watching The Witcher, and I was like, I wonder what all the other Witchers, they don't have people to sing for them. I was like, they're unsung heroes!
That's why bards are super important and super great and my favorite. I love bards. What's our
Oh
suggestion?
no, our broadcast ended.
What?
What?
We're down?
Yeah, we're down.
Oh no.
Are we not live right now? What happened?
We were just joking about this.
Hello, everybody. So we lost power. But it wasn't us. It was a lot of people. But we're back now. Yay, West Philadelphia. So I'll quick recap what you missed. We made a joke about Seth showing up. We said, "Hi, Seth. We're so glad. Is Twitch still working?" And then we made a joke about how is our stream still working? Haha, that would never happen again. And then we immediately.
Don, we're not live yet.
Oh no!
You gotta practice around it.
That's true.
Guess might as well sit down.
Yeah, may as well sit down.
I'm gonna grab some more.
Take the Supervillains off. We're gonna run into Supervillains.
Might as well keep it a surprise.
Hey, we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah, it's got a thing on my thing that says we're back.
Yeah,
Hey.
welcome to the chat room.
Welcome to the chat. Glad to be here.
We did it.
So, quick recap of today's events. Are we not back?
Oh, I just wait for a comment.
Yeah.
I
If
can
you're-
see it in my phone.
We're live, but we won't have people watch. Oh, there we go.
There's a-
ASL.
We are back.
Thank
So,
you.
basically, yeah, what we saw is the power went out.
16.
Unsure how much power went out, but the power went
It
out.
seems like just the one fuse blew, so
It happens.
Yep.
But we're back, baby. What you missed is we made a fun joke about our stream going down, and then our stream went down. So that's been pretty much our life this week. And, here we are. So anyways, I explained we were just going to jump into the next game, keep things moving along before we hard stopped. But, that's life. The game we're going to play is called Supervillains. So what we need from the chat is we need a brand new made-up villain, one you've never heard of or seen before, and we're going to bring that villain to life. And the way the game works is one character will enter. When they do, they'll be named by the character who's already in the scene and came in last. They'll have to adapt to whatever their new name is and portray that villain and their dastardly deeds. Now, what you missed the first time is I called them ne'er-do-wells, and Alex said, "Well, boy, I sure do love the word ne'er-do-well," and then I explained how, after watching The Witcher, I learned that unsung hero is just a hero who never had a bard sing about them, and it was a real mind-blowing situation, which is the first time I looked at my phone and then realized we hadn't been live for quite a while. But that's the life you got there. See, already great suggestions. Knew I could count on everyone. And we'll take a look and play the game. Oh, so many good, so many great suggestions coming in here. Seth, we're going to go ahead with your suggestion of Dr. Mars Settler.
Dr. Mars Settler. All right, you're topical. One day you will be mine. So, first I just need to rid myself of the awful nuisance that plagues me every day of my life. Then I'll be able to get off of this stupid rock back to where I belong. Oh, that day will come soon. I'm sure of it. So, let's start with a plan.
Sup, Elon? Sorry, Dr. Mars Settler.
Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you could make it, Snakes on a Plane.
Well, there was a little trouble getting off the ground, because, my luggage was full of snakes.
Oh, classic. Well, have I got a proposition for you? I think it's about time we get rid of you-know-who.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I interrupting here?
Oh, ho, ho. So glad you could
Hello.
join us.
Good thing you're here, Mr. Movie Ruiner.
Ah, yes. You hear that loud laugh? It's all throughout movies, even during the dramatic parts.
Oh, very good, very good.
Oh, I
I
crunch
think you
popcorn
will
so
be-
loudly.
Ooh,
Ah,
ooh, that's diabolical.
I bring bags that are extra crinkly.
Ooh, I bet you sneak cans of soda into the movie theater and then crack them open in the middle of the movie.
I don't even drink them!
Oh!
Hi guys, hi, sorry.
Oh, I can
Oh.
see your your shiny bald head from Miles, ne'er-do-well.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to blind you a little.
Oh, you nearly did it.
Well done, well done. Now listen, you gang, I've got an idea. As you know, we've got that one super person who's been giving us a lot of issues lately. And I think it's about time we get rid of them so that we can go on with our lives and do the things that we love. I'm sorry, can you, yeah. Look, I know that's your thing and everything, but like I'm in the middle of an evil monologue here and I kind
You don't tell ne'er-do-well to put on a wig.
No, I don't. I don't, because his baldness isn't disruptive.
That would be
Your-
workplace discrimination.
Okay, I'm going to accept the fact that, yep, you're not going to drink it. I'm going to accept the fact that you're evil and just move on. Anyways, I think it's about time we sprung a trap on that super coward.
Who are you calling a coward?
Oh no! It's the real life Neil Armstrong.
Yes, that's me. The real life Neil Armstrong.
I detest you so, Neil.
Super person.
Oh,
On the moon.
you think you're so great just because Neil A is an anagram for alien, huh? Well, I'm not having any of it. Why don't you?
There's a lot of mystery that surrounds me, but the only mystery here is who's gonna die first.
That'll be you, Neil. Get him there, Duel.
Yeah, you like bald?
I know a thing or two about baldness. I had to shave my head for the space program.
Oh
The
Oh!
friction is too much! His head is on fire!
Oh!
I know what to do here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now your spacesuit's all sticky, Neil.
Using the powers of gravity, I will make the liquid float around me.
Oh, no!
Zero G!
Oh, no! In space, no one can hear him be obnoxious.
Oh God. Snakes. Oh.
Oh, how
Oh.
long did you have those in there?
I
Oh.
swear this
Oh, God.
this happens to everybody at my age.
Oh, they reek.
A plane is just an inferior rocket.
Oh,
Rocket punch!
oh God!
Rocket punch!
Oh, Lord!
Rocket
Jesus!
punch!
Oh, God!
I was just trying to leave.
Oh,
Intestines are the snakes of the inside.
oh, God! You're disgusting! You're exactly why I want to leave this place, don't you see? I just want to go to Mars where I truly belong, but I can't leave because every time I try, everyone's like, what, you're just trying to be the next Neil Armstrong, aren't you? And I hate it! I hate it all so much, and I hate you, Neil! I hate you!
That was
I just want to go to Mars.
one small rant for villainy, one large leap towards prison!
Oh, God!
Ah! Another day saved by American hero Neil Armstrong. Scene. Wow.
He doesn't even drink that.
What a bold character choice.
Oh. Max, you are truly diabolical.
You didn't hesitate for a second. You were like, here's everything wrong with
Every time. Oh my God. I watched Joker and someone brought their kid to it. It was a little kid.
Oh, no.
And they were like laughing at the not funny parts, and I was like, so I had anger built up to fuel that character.
When I went to go see the Joker movie, there was a guy who laughed at like one of the really wrong parts, and everyone in the theater collectively all turned to just like guilt stare this person down.
Oh, I feel like it would just be a collective.
Yikes.
When I went to see the first Guardians of the Galaxy in theaters, it was the worst movie-going experience of my life.
Oh.
Not because of the movie, because the movie is fantastic, but a couple things happened. First of all, and they all happened in the row behind me. So, first of all, there was a dude that was like behind me and that way who proceeded to answer a phone call and then talk at normal volume on his phone without leaving or anything. Just just talk. No, wait, no. I remember what it was. I'm sorry. No, he wasn't that bad. What happened was he left to answer a phone call out in the wings. Okay, sure. If it's that important for you, that's great. He came back and then had a normal volume conversation with the people he was sitting with about the phone call. That's what happened.
I like the almost considerate nature of that person.
Yeah, thanks a lot, dude, but you're still causing the problem. But the other part was the worst part, and that was the child that was sitting like catty corner and behind me. Not an obnoxious little kid. Like, I understand small, especially at like a superhero movie. Sure. I can forgive small kids being there or something. But this was a middle schooler, and he wasn't, making. Well, he was making unnecessary noises, but the unnecessary noises he was making were, I swear to God, I can't make this up. Every time something like cool or like, an action moment happened in the movie, like an explosion, he would say, "Oh, swag." and there was one part where they like blew up a ship or something, and I just hear like the explosion happens, and then as the dust is settling of the explosion, I hear it come from behind me. Oh, that was a swag explosion. The movie was ruined. It was ruined for me.
So was your review? It was a pretty swag movie.
Yeah, swag out of 10 for sure.
My senior year of high school, I was DD for a lot of like our get-togethers, and there was one time I took my two buddies to go see a movie. I think it was American Gangster or something, American Hustle. And we went to go see that, and they had gotten very drunk beforehand, and they kept insisting that ices make good chasers, so which was a whole big conversation in and of itself. So we got in there, and very similar to the kid going swag, I had one friend who I was with who could not stop like laughing the entire time, and I'd be like, "What's so funny?" He'd be like, I don't know what's so funny. But the other friend just kept going very seriously, and he just has this energy as a person, just kept going, "That's brilliant." And like, very earnestly to his drunk self, just kept going, "Brilliant line, brilliant, that's brilliant." And at one point I go, "Hey Carl, what did you think of that scene?" He goes, "It was brilliant." I go, "Was it brilliant?" He goes, "So brilliant." So very much the entire time, instead of, "Oh, swag," we just keep going, "That's brilliant, that's brilliant."
So, somewhat similarly, one of my best movie-going experiences was my friends and I all got trashed and then went and saw Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit: Battle of the Five Armies. And we saw it. It was like a week or so after it came out, and we went to this.
That like a let's get trashed movie?
Well, it wasn't. We weren't. Okay, we
we're
weren't
gonna get crunk on the Hobbit.
Some people were drunk. Some of us were just lightly buzzed. But essentially, we were all some level of intoxicated. And we go, and it was like this 2 a.m. showing at this small theater that I'm surprised even had showings of The Hobbit. So it was completely empty other from us. So we had an amazing time of like mystery science theatering that shit, of just sitting and like commentating the whole time of like, "Where's the Fifth Army though?"
My similar experience, but from when I was in middle school, I went to go see Pokemon, the first movie.
Yes.
But it was only me and another like one kid, and it was both of us and our respective moms. And both of our moms at some point collectively just left the theater. So this kid and I ran around this big ass empty theater pretending to be Charizard. And it was like, don't know who this kid was, never saw him again. But one of my most special moments with a stranger is me and this other like probably 8-10-year-old running around being Charizards in the theater.
That's a bond.
That's beautiful.
Truly magical.
Really
We're gonna jump into another game.
Hey.
We are going to play 10,000 blanks.
Oh yeah.
Hitting them early. So what we're going to need from the chat is we're going to need a ton of nouns. As many nouns as you want, go ahead and put it in. Try not to make them too complex, but whatever you're feeling, put it in the chat. The way this game works is it's a pretty set formula game, and it's called a pun game. So we're going to try and make puns off the nouns you give us. It'll be something like 10,000 blank walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve blank here." And the blank say, and then we'll try and make a joke out of that. Hopefully it goes well. And if not, that's part of the fun too. Go ahead and pan on over as some of these great suggestions start to come in. Your first suggestion is 10,000 wine bottles.
10,000 wine bottles walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve wine bottles here." And the wine bottles say, "Put a cork in it."
10,000 wine bottles walk to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve wine bottles here." And the wine bottles go, "Well, then let's leave, laugh, love."
10,000 wine bottles walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve wine bottles here." And wine bottles go, "Fine, quit your whining."
The 10,000 wine bottles walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve wine bottles here." And the wine bottles go, "But we're of age."
10,000 wine bottles walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve wine bottles here." And they say, "Oh, what's up with the grapes of wrath?"
10,000 wine bottles walk to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve wine bottles here." And the wine bottles go, "But we're corky."
10,000 Legos.
10,000 Legos walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Legos here." And the Legos say, "Why don't you step on us?"
10,000 Legos walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Legos here." And the Legos all collectively go, "Lego."
Yeah.
10,000. Go ahead.
I gotta say this one. 10,000 Legos walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Legos here." And the Legos say, "Come on, guys, let's hit the bricks." Okay, now you can.
10,000 hot dogs.
10,000 hot dogs walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve hot dogs here." And the hot dogs go, "Ha, look at this wiener."
No one? Alright.
10,000 hot dogs walking to the bar. The bartender goes, "We don't serve hot dogs here." And the hot dogs go, "Oh, this guy thinks he's hot stuff."
10,000 hot dogs walk to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve hot dogs here." And the hot dogs go, "Frankly, let's just leave."
10,000 hot dogs walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve hot dogs here." And the hot dogs say, "Oh, I bet you really relish this, don't you?"
Alright, Alex, we get it. You've eaten a hot dog. 10,000 imaginary friends.
10,000 imaginary friends walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve imaginary friends here." And they go, "You forgot about us already?"
10,000 imaginary friends walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve imaginary friends here." The imaginary friends go, "Well, we don't want to foster any bad intentions."
10,000 imaginary friends walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve imaginary friends here." And the imaginary friends say, "I'll give you something that's not imaginary."
10,000 imaginary friends walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve imaginary friends here." And the imaginary friends go, "What about 10,000 pretty imaginary friends?"
10,000 imaginary friends walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve imaginary friends here." And then everyone else just sees the bartender yelling at no one.
10,000 tuxedo t-shirts. Challenging one.
10,000 tuxedo t-shirts walking to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve tuxedo t-shirts here." And the tuxedo t-shirts go, "All right, we'll call it a tie."
Great, that's all I needed.
What else are you gonna do?
10,000 nudists.
Ooh.
10,000 nudists walk into a bar. A bartender says, "We don't serve nudists here." And the nudists go, "Oh, well, why the..."
Alex, what was that?
What?
What just happened?
I had like a couple going on at once, and then I couldn't pick which one it was, and then none of them happened.
10,000 nudists walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve nudists here." And then so, don't hang us, because we're hung out.
See, at least I could have done that.
10,000 nudists walk to the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve nudists here." And the nudists go, "We'll leave peacefully as long as we don't become the butt of a joke."
10,000 nudists walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve nudists here." And the nudists say, "But it's a beachside bar."
10,000 Elvis impersonators. Bring us home.
10,000 Elvis impersonators walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Elvis impersonators here." And the Elvis impersonators go, "Whoa, fine. I guess we'll get on out of here in our blue suits."
Are you having a stroke, Alex? What is wrong with you?
I just realized I don't know any Elvis songs!
Okay, 10,000 Elvis impersonators walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Elvis impersonators here." And the Elvis impersonators say, "Get out of here, you hound dog."
That's a
That's
song.
That's a joke.
Isn't there one about being in jail?
Yes.
Yeah?
Do you want to do that one?
Go ahead, do it. You know the song.
Do it for us,
No,
Steve.
I didn't have one.
Do it, Steve.
What's the name of this? Give me the name of this song and I'll do it.
It's Jailhouse Blues.
Jailhouse
Totally
Blues.
the real name of the song.
10,000 Elvis impersonators walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Elvis impersonators here." And the Elvis impersonators go, "Well, we're gonna make you Jailhouse Black and Blue then."
All right, sit down. Sit your asses down.
Can we go back to hot dogs?
No. How did that start off as genuinely one of our best 10,000 things and then devolve into that tragedy?
Yeah.
It's because it's too early.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys realized, but I play that game by walking up and then coming up with a pun. And sometimes it works out great. And other times it really doesn't work out great.
And you can tell we all play the game by waiting for Alex to wear himself out while we're thinking
The internet in Alex's brain crashed. Pretty much. Oh, don't be cruel, yeah.
Oh, guys, I don't think you realize just how good Alex is at that game. When we were in a group in college, we went to a competition where one of the 3 judging criteria was that game, and Alex and his partner got over double both the other teams we were facing both times they did that.
Yeah.
We destroyed them.
Alex is a witty guy.
I enjoyed that game. I like puns.
Yep. Also, Skittle Bean changed their name to Skittles from Mars.
Skittle Beans!
I saw Skittles from Mars and I was about to ask, but we were talking about something completely unrelated.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, that's a really relevant name because I saw that earlier. I didn't know you changed it.
I can only tell because they were giving fire suggestions. And
Oh,
I'm
it's
No, it's not!
Wait,
It's not Skittle Beans!
oh my gosh!
This has got to be the most Skittles in any chat.
Is it wrong to ask if you two know each other or do all Skittles?
God.
Wow! All right.
Wow.
Well, my
What
entire
moment.
worldview has changed.
Amazing.
Oh my
Taste
god.
the rainbow
Taste the
indeed.
rainbow.
From here all the way to Mars.
It's true. I think it's just everyone named Skittles has fire suggestion. It's really.
I mean, yeah, that's what we seem to be picking
That's-
up on you.
That is
true.
crazy. Everyone change your name to include Skittles.
Okay, here's a question, Maniac Marissa. You say longest rainbow world record. If it goes all the way to Mars, is it still a world record?
Ooh. Is that how we win the Miss Universe pageant every year, but we're the only competition?
Hey, aliens, show up and compete.
Seth's literally eating Skittles.
Maybe we throw Campbell's out the door. No more Campbell sponsorship.
Just
maybe we're
Skittles.
Skittles.
God,
right
are
now.
we really?
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe we'll ease into it. We'll ease into it.
Chat, be nice to each other.
We're all just jealous of you.
We are jealous. Seth? Where is the headquarters? Is it in
Tell us
California?
exactly
or...
where.
Tell us exactly.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit.
Yeah, maybe we'll drive. We'll just go up to the gate. We're like, "Wow, we're here for Seth."
God, Seth said we could come. San Francisco, yeah.
San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
I have
He
friends
is
that live in San Francisco. Do you know each other?
Is their name Skittles?
All people at San Francisco.
Seth
Come
knows-
by anytime. He runs the place.
Wow, Seth, big man on campus.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah, Seth, can you pull some strings and get Campbell's on our side?
Yeah.
Not ask us to be pushed up in the Twitch thing or anything.
No.
Just Campbell.
That's all we want. We just want soup for
We
life.
need
That's
a
all we need.
Campbell sponsorship real
So
bad.
bad. We even printed out a big Campbell's logo.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just realized we've had some really good
Thanks, Seth.
merchable quotes in this show, and we haven't
true.
turned anything into a
Oh,
show.
I got one. I got
So,
one. I got one.
you've got one? Okay, I was going to ask the chat which one we should
I got
make
one, I
it
got
a
one,
merch.
I got
Alright, well,
If you've got it. You've got it.
While
man.
Dan's working on that, I guess we'll go ahead and
Sure,
jump
Dan.
into
Dan.
a game. We are gonna play, because it's the only three-person game I can think of right now. Hey, you down there.
Ha yeah!
So we're gonna have Alex and Max jump in, and we're gonna have Steve come sit by me. So what we're going to need from the chat is we're gonna need a process that has a couple different steps to it. Think your classic building a birdhouse, making a cake, anything that has multiple steps to it. Now the way this game works is it's kind of like an old school 50s PSA video. We're going to have Steve as the voice on high explain to our two children, Mortimer and Cleolinda, how to do the task that you prepare for them. Now, the catch is Cleolinda, real expert. Best there's ever been in the game. Mortimer, complete screw up. Can't do it right to save his life. And often his life is on the line. And that's the way it works.
All right, so we gotta pick a thing right now.
We're practicing martial arts styles.
Show us some more of your martial arts styles.
Got it.
Yeah.
Tiger style.
Kick style.
I'm pretty sure this was like a legit like Power Rangers move that one of them did.
Definitely.
Real quick, there's this joke that me and my friends. There's this video about a person who says something about tiger style because it's the most vicious animal, and it's just him going.
Yeah, I got you.
Very intimidating.
All right.
All
What are
right.
we doing?
I like Big Papa's suggestion of building Lego. All right. Hey, you down there. Yes, you. Would you like to learn how to build Lego? We've got a brand new set for you, and it's 10,000 pieces. Wonderful. Mortimer, you've already got your big set. Cleolinda, time to choose yours. Did you get it in the mail correctly? There we go. Good job. Step 1, open the package and remove all of the pieces. Mortimer, that's one bag. There's plenty more left in the box for you to build. Cleolinda is doing such a great job over there sorting all the different pieces from the different labeled packages. So what you're going to want to do... Mortimer, do not clean your teeth with the Legos. That's the Lego separator. You might take a tooth out with that. Mortimer! No, Mortimer, you've lost your incisor now. How are you going to eat chicken martini now? There we go, Cleolinda. Thank you for sharing. This is what we like to see. Now, first step in building your Lego set is you've got to build the first building. Now, what building are you gonna choose, Cleolinda? The fire station to help out the rest of your Lego city. Mortimer, what did you choose? Mortimer, you made a doghouse. Mortimer, that's a 2-piece... Okay, great job, Mortimer. You did something. Oh, Mortimer, why'd you throw it away? You're gonna need that for your dogs later. Cleolinda, can you help Mortimer? There we go. Cleolinda's already Oh, no! Not the library and the municipal buildings! That's where the laws get made! No! This is a lawless wasteland, Mortimer! Mortimer, no! Mortimer! Stop. All right, kids. Let's tone down the unfathomable power of playing God in a Lego set. Mortimer, no, you're Godzillaing through Lego City. All the people are dying, Mortimer. All the Lego... How have you not lost a foot stomping on all of those Legos? Honestly, very impressive, Mortimer. I'm impressed. Cleolinda... Oh no, Mortimer, you've ate the building. Now I guess there's only one thing to do after we Heimlich Mortimer and save him. We need to build a memorial to Lego City and the prospect that it was. Now, put the pieces together. With your pieces combined, you can create the one memorial that will be immemorial. Mortimer, you've made Cleolinda the memorial. What exciting times it is to be alive. There we go, Cleolinda. Now you must stay there forever. The end.
Scene. I just kept waiting for taps to play in the background. Dan, show us that merch board.
So this is in reaction to it's a not an anagram. The other English word that is what this is. You don't know what it is. No.
Okay. Homonym.
No.
There are a lot of English words, Dan. Let's just reveal it.
It might be an anagram.
It might be an anagram of how Alex feels when he hears
Oh, swag.
Ostracizing happening, super lame, wanna kill, arson tempting, gruesome death will occur.
Oh.
So,
Would you buy an O swag shirt?
Oh, swag.
Oh swag. If at any point in the
Oh,
time
swag.
during the stream you hear a line or
Oh,
a concept comes up,
Swag.
Fun fact, we updated our merch board emote, so that's getting approved by Twitch right
yes.
now.
So it's
Oh,
not
is it?
available right
yeah,
now.
it's not available this
well,
week.
you can still write merch and text like a.
You can
basic,
still spam the red card.
Wait, why do I get a red card for that?
Have
Oh,
you made
swag.
a shirt before on the merch board?
Yeah.
That means that I'm the only person who hasn't designed a shirt.
Oh, sounds
That
like
is a red card.
That
for
is-
you,
that's-
yeah.
they're for me.
I like the creative ways that you guys are coming up with showing us that you would be spamming the merch emote had you had the opportunity to.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, we had to go and change the colors of our panel descriptors down
Oh,
below.
right.
So
Yeah.
We're doing lots of work to make
Because
this
we
all look
made
very
a
nice.
spot for donations.
Whoa!
Not for you, just some guy that's running around.
For
We
cameras.
are gonna sell Dr. Mars Settler cosplay. Well, here's the deal. I know that Alex and Steve both very much enjoy cosplay. That's a fair statement, right?
Yes.
If we ever got fan art of our characters, I have no doubt in my mind or heart of hearts that these two wouldn't cosplay as them.
Yeah, possibly. Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
that's very possible.
I mean, let's be real. Alex has already figured out his Halloween costume for next year,
Yes.
so
I planned that shit pretty far in advance.
I think you have all your Halloweens figured out, and the weirdest part about that is you know.
I
when
know
you
what I'm
die.
going to take. There's one. It's a reference to a movie that won't come out until 2048, but oh, it's gonna be good.
You should. If
that
you're-
would be a good movie. I would watch that.
Like a person that is only psychic in that they can tell what costume they're going to make for Halloween.
Yeah. And they have to try and figure out what's happening in the world
Yeah.
based on their. And then there's like 1 year where they're in this like apocalyptic costume, and they're convinced the world has ended.
Yeah.
And then it shows up, and it's just a normal ass year.
It's actually the year that they eradicated all apocalypse, so people are dressing up as a.
That's my favorite episode of Charmed. How did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they're just like, wait, what am I going to be the next year? Wait.
But there's
Why am I a skeleton for 50 years in a row?
there's 1 year just in the middle of them that this person has no idea why, but they're not wearing a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing is like the buildup of like, why did I not wear a Halloween costume? Why do I not know what happened this 1 year? And then they just like, I don't know, sleep through it or something.
Yeah.
Or they traveled abroad and like because of the time zone switch, they technically weren't wearing a Halloween costume on Halloween, so their power didn't activate.
I want to watch this TV show.
It's
I want to
super
watch this show.
Write it.
I would love to see like,
Somebody.
and I know that there's like a Buffy the Vampire episode where this happened, where everyone's Halloween costume they turn into that thing. I would love to see it, but I want it to be in a Purge movie. So like that year, like Purge happens on Halloween night, and everyone just transforms into what they are. Because imagine like 50 Darth Vaders running around like Manhattan, you know?
But like, what would happen to the people who went as like dollar store Darth Vader? Like, what would they like actually become Darth Vader?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you even like half attempt it, but now there's like 40 Jesuses versus like
Maybe
the Doctor is like fighting.
You'd be Darth Vader, but you wouldn't have James Earl Jones' voice. You'd have the original guy's voice that they didn't use in the cut.
Yes.
There's a fun fact for you.
There's a fun fact for you.
There you go.
Here's another fun fact. Do you know Chuck E. Cheese's full name is Charles Entertainment Cheese? Anyways, that's the end of that. We're gonna play a game now.
Charles.
We are gonna do a Hoedown.
Oh!
Normally, Max likes me to warn him ahead of time, but you know, where's the fun in that? What we're gonna need from the chat is we are going to need a profession. So what's a fun job? Or maybe it's an unfun job. I don't know, Discovery Channel makes entire series out of unfun jobs. So give us a job and we're going to try our best to make a fun little Western hoedown
They
for
make
it.
shows out of unfun jobs and out of people that don't have jobs, like Alaskan bush people. Their job is just that they.
Yes,
live
we
in
have
the
a
woods.
question on the floor. Yes.
Yeah. Am I incorrect in remembering it? Was that show called Dirty Jobs?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's called Unfun Jobs with Mike Rowe.
Unfun Jobs with Mike Orr.
I agree. Well, first off, Big Bubble, thief, very fun job, as long as you don't get caught. But yes, we'll go with Maniac's suggestion of dental assistant.
Dental assistant.
Boy.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
I have always wanted to work on teeth. I think that they are really neat. What can I say? I get a real big thrill when I hear that blood-curdling, high-pitched drill. Hey!
Another day at the office. Oh, what a bore. Here comes a dumb person. It's such a chore. They don't want to see me. They just want to see the dentist. So I get rid of their teeth with my fist. I like to work on teeth every night and day. I work all the time so I don't get pay because I'm just an intern and that's why I have to do my daily turn.
When I was a young boy, they asked me, what do you want to do, Rick? That's when I said I want to work on people's teeth with picks. I always have shocked people's faces with water, and now that I failed, I want to be a potter.
I want to be a potter.
Good job, everyone.
Of the hairy kind.
Oh, you guys know that you pick the words you rhyme with, right?
We do?
Yeah.
Dan said dentist, and Dom and I were both just like...
I immediately looked at Dan and went, you did this to yourself.
The rhyme wasn't the issue.
Hello,
it was
Erwin, the
I always
Panzer Commandant. Yeah, that's it.
All right, that was good.
I
Welcome, Erwin.
I honestly didn't know you could have names that long on Twitch.
Well, I think they can't. That's why they got rid of the E and the
Where was already taken.
That's true. That's true. I'm always interested. How did people come up with your Twitch usernames? People in chat, where did your names come from?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I've actually got a
What about-
fun.
what about you
I've got a
guys?
fun. So I usually go by Weevil for like my gamer tag and all that, and it's because of when I was younger, my friend showed me like this Flash animation series on Newgrounds called Blockhead, and in it, the character is like shittily drawn, like just like a smiley face for a head and just like kind of like blocky body, and then everybody else is like normal cartoon characters. And he finds this hobo, and he's like, "It's the Weevil!" And he like pretends it's a god, and he just like hands him random shit, and the hobo just like eats it, and he's just like running around with a spatula. He's like, "Weevil, what are you doing?" Throws the spatula at him, and he goes,
That sounds like classic pre-YouTube, like Flash animation stuff.
Wait.
For sure.
Pingus. It's not really Pingus. It's Ping is the duck.
Oh my god!
What? I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
Is the duck.
Don't you lie to everyone. That's from Pingus Cupcake.
Pingus Cupcake?
There was an old TF2 like anime, like machinima animation where they found like this weird voice line glitch with it where the heavy goes, I like Pingus Cupcake. I like Pingus, something like that.
That's good. And then you combined it with the duck from Kung Fu Panda.
Steve's a liar. Steve could be a liar.
I mean,
And his duck came from him being bad at bowling.
I don't know.
wow.
Ping is the duck.
I'm sold.
Panda.
Even if it was a lie, I'm kind of like I'm on board.
Maybe it's one of those ones where the name just chooses you and you don't know the reason until eventually you find it and you're like,
Like Harry
This is
Potter
why I'm
and
named
the
this.
wand.
So my other account name is Handyman, and it's like the reason it's that is because when I was trying very hard as a young lad to log into Fusion Fall, which is the cartoon MMO, every name I tried kept getting rejected. So my sister, who was like probably 6 at the time, was watching Handy Manny, and I just looked at the TV and went, screw it. And I typed in Handyman, and it came up, and I was like, well, this is me forever now.
Oh, maybe Marissa wants to know how we came up with our name. I'm guessing as Show and Tell Live.
Yeah. Can I regale the audience?
I don't remember, so you can absolutely tell the story.
I remember.
I remember, so let's see if you tell it right.
Originally, Dom kind of came to us and was like, "Hey guys, I want to do improv on Twitch." So it was like, you know how in the background companies have like project names for things?
Mm-hmm.
It was project named Twitch Prov.
Yeah.
And that's just what we called it while we were workshopping things. And Alex and I remember, I think it was just you and me trying to throw things out. None of my suggestions were good.
Because you kept suggesting things with frog in the title.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Most of them were just like frog prog.
Improv frogs. It was like, Steve, no, frog.
One of them was like Imp Rov, where we like brand ourselves as imps. To the point where like my bits got so shitty that my name in our like back end Discord was Imp Frog, because that vaguely sounded like improv. And then Alex came up with actually good ideas, and we were like, yeah, that works.
Yeah. So essentially, I thought of Show and Tell because I was thinking of improv, which we do. And I was thinking, hey, well, we're going to show them a bunch of stuff that they tell us what to do. And so that was kind of how it was a catchy phrase. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, people already know like the expression show and tell. And it has like improv meaning behind it now. So that was kind of how it
Why don't you pick Tell and Show? Tell and Show Live.
Because that was too close to Penn and Teller. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to rip them off.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So
no,
what?
Not at all.
What's also and it brings the last part of it, which is the live part, is the reason that that's in there.
Yeah.
Is because literally the month that we did our first stream, another like improv, the only other improv theater in Philadelphia started running a show called Show and Tell, and I was like, well, now I can't market this shit. So at the last minute, we became Show and Tell Live.
Yeah.
Which is to say that their show isn't live. It's I don't know, but
They didn't claim to be.
they didn't claim to be live. That's like I got. One time I got punched by a friend because we went to go see a musical and it was real bad. And I said, well, at least the 3D wasn't extra. But yeah. That's that.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Every time I see the Facebook event, I'm like, and I was like, oh, it's not us.
It's
It's
not
somebody
us.
else. It's someone
Yeah.
else.
We don't perform on Thursdays.
Yeah, it is a crazy coincidence, and it is true, and that's just our luck.
That's, you snooze, you lose.
We also, when we started, we were like, oh yeah, we're going to do a bit where we're actually going to do show and tell
Yeah.
and bring items in.
Oh,
And
that was
that's
so bad.
If
It
you
didn't
want,
work.
if you want us to try it again,
No.
let us-
No.
No, that didn't work. It was real bad. We spent like way too much time talking.
Mhm.
Speaking of which,
people are saying do it.
We are spending
Too
too
bad.
maybe.
Let's-
Yeah.
maybe for our like anniversary or something like that. We'll
Yeah,
do
we'll
it.
figure something out.
I don't know how many episodes we're up to by now. Probably like
Oh,
30?
We
We're
need to
20?
keep track
Interns
of that.
count.
Yeah, somebody
How
count our episodes.
there's no way to even tell.
It doesn't for them.
Yeah.
We'll know. We'll figure it out.
But
We'll
there
figure
is
it out.
a
Let's play
way
game.
to show
Let's play a
and
game.
tell.
Let's play a game.
We're gonna play a game.
Game.
The game we're gonna play is let's play Interrogation.
Ooh.
Everyone at home should be familiar with Interrogation, but if not, we're gonna need 3 things. Max, help me pick them.
Okay, sure.
What we're going to need is Dan has committed a crime, a most wicked and heinous of crimes. What we're going to need is to figure out Dan's confession. So Dan is going to need to first tell us what his crime was. Doesn't have to be a real crime. In fact, probably better if it's not a real crime. Second, we need to know where he committed the crime. And then third, who he committed the crime with.
Okay.
So you start spamming made-up crimes, locations, and characters. Could be actors, could be movie, cartoon, whatever you feel in. On the way.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say while you're waiting, but if you still had more to explain for the game, go
Yeah,
for
the
it.
way the game works is this is a guessing game, so we've sent Dan out of the room. When he comes back, he's not going to know what it is, and he's going to be interrogated or bullied until he figures it out. And that's
Probably
usually the way it works. Go ahead.
I was just going to say while we're waiting, there were still some people that said like their origin of their username that I was curious about. What? Go ahead and read those.
We
off
missed
if you
some.
can.
Oh, right. There was Manic Marissa said that that was their Instagram name. Said that they were writing a macro because their game character name was so they were trying to find it and misspelt the code for the macro and accidentally wrote sus or sus. And
Wait, what was the what was the command or macro
slash
you were trying to
focus.
do?
But left off the slash f, so it's
Okay.
sus.
Gotcha.
And Skittle Bean says that they're usually just called Bean, so they added the Skittle for fun. And
Nice. Those are some good username
Yeah.
origin.
origin stories!
Yeah!
Origin stories.
We should do a full superhero themed show and tell.
Oh, that'd be a good
Where
one.
we come in as
Dressed up as superheroes?
our
Yeah.
our like handles or whatever.
I'm not saying that I have multiple superhero costumes to choose from who all may or may not be the same superhero, just in different costumes.
I was about to say you have one superhero,
But I am saying that if we were to do that, I would probably be pretty prepared to do so.
we could just do a SpiderCon based on Alex's wardrobe alone.
I mean, you gotta get the good ones.
Or just all of them, you know.
I want more. I don't have all of them.
Okay, here is what Dan
Yes,
has
Dan's crime.
to confess. Dan misspelled his name in graffiti
Oh.
with Chester the Cheeto.
Yes, I love that guy.
At the Grand Canyon.
Okay.
Great suggestions, everyone. Great suggestions.
Go get the criminal. We're gonna do some crime investigating right here. Stay tuned for our true crime podcast where we talk about all of the things that we do, including this. This is a true crime.
Sit
good.
down.
Is this a bad
More-
time?
No,
Yeah.
I was pitching our podcast on Spotify, our true crime podcast on
Oh,
Spotify,
can I be a guest?
and you're the true crime.
Oh.
You're the crime.
Every episode is your crimes.
Yeah.
That's right. Speaking of your crimes, get ready to confess because we got a big one for you tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, you did the crime?
Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
you
no.
got it.
We've got a big revelation. That's what I meant to say.
It was a little hard to see who did it because you know.
It was
Yeah,
nighttime?
you tried. No, it wasn't nighttime. It was broad daylight. That's how we
was.
know you did
I
it.
never do
Yeah.
a crime in broad daylight.
Oh,
gotta-
is that so?
Wouldn't you?
Well, let me tell you, we weren't sure if it was you at first, but
Yeah.
we pieced it together eventually.
It
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
looked like Dom, but I mean,
He's an upstanding citizen, so it couldn't have been him.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also thought it could have been some dude named Don,
Yeah.
but it turns out I think you're just really dumb.
We
I think-
figured you were just
Well-
trying to spray the blame on someone else.
Uh-huh.
Sorry I spread dyslexia across the world.
Oh, please!
Not the whole world, just like one wall, just like one
Just
municipal
like
building.
one specific spot, but you spread it real good in that spot where you
Yeah.
spread it.
Yeah, and might I say your artwork is wonderful. I like your line work too. It's real good.
Yeah, too bad the lines were wrong.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And otherwise, if we're gonna get you to confess and then send you,
Let's get him to confess. Let's
Yeah,
stop
instead-
hogging the limelight.
you're not gonna go to the Banksy. You're gonna go to the jailsy.
Ooh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Well, I guess I'm sorry. I found a little bit of spray paint, so I went a little crazy. Is
Yeah,
that
you
so
did. Yeah,
Crazy?
yeah,
Yeah.
you went real crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something, punk. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but we got rules in this city, huh?
Yeah.
We got rules here.
Ow.
And you want to know one of the rules? Don't misspell nothing. You
Yeah.
understand? You understand what you did?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
This
You
is
understand,
this is
kid?
workplace discrimination because I am dyslexic. I just
Oh,
like-
please.
No,
Please. This was a deliberate act. Was it
Deliberate.
not? Was it not?
Are you not?
deliberate. Oh, I might have been.
That's right. That's what I thought.
Well, sorry that I spray painted the word dank incorrectly on the.
Oh, is that what
wall.
I was spraying?
Is that what it? I thought it was something. I thought it was like
I thought he was trying to identify himself.
Yeah, I thought it was like one of them.
Technically, it
tags.
could be any word I misspelled other than the word I actually wrote.
Yeah, and that's the crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the crime. You done did the crime.
You did the crime.
Because you were supposed to write.
My name?
That's
Yeah.
right. It was your name. You didn't write it.
I'm glad you guys pieced that together.
Oh yeah. Well, we're pretty good detectives. let me
Yeah.
tell you. I don't know if you noticed, but we busted you on a lot of crimes.
Yeah, we busted you a
Oh,
lot.
no.
I'd like to think I turned myself in, but that's just me.
Oh.
Well, I gotta say, we haven't busted you here yet. I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah, this is a new one for me.
It was a good view.
I gotta put it in my sticker book now.
Yeah, you get one of those pressed pennies, you know?
Yeah.
You wanna put the sticker on this time?
My hands are cuffed. I don't think. I
Okay,
can.
I'll put the sticker.
Yeah,
Okay.
why don't you go ahead and tell us where you were? Look at this picture right here of where we were.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so scenic.
Sorry, I don't have my second pair of glasses on. Yeah. Well.
It's not good. It's not great.
Oh. Well,
Nope. It's kind of even better than that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a slam.
I'm sorry that we were on the Great Wall of China. You know.
Oh,
I
That's
just said it's not great, you
Oh,
punk.
you're
I
right.
just said.
I just do it to
that was
annoy
this
you.
page back. We're not Interpol anymore.
That
we
looks.
don't.
It may look like a wall, but it's just a real big crevasse.
It's all natural.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been to Arizona anytime soon. You sure this was me?
Oh, you don't
Oh, it
think
was-
you've been to Arizona, have
Oh.
you? Well, we've got some proof that you were. Specifically,
Yeah.
that you sprayed dank on the giant place in Arizona.
Yeah, we got this tea.
Why don't you tell us exactly where you were?
Yeah.
I can't spend a little bit of time a little closer to hell in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, wow. There
Yeah.
it is. That's the
Oh,
confession.
Ah,
That's
there
the
we
confession.
go. All right. Now we know you got an accomplice. You can't do anything by yourself.
I
'cause
do everything by myself.
You can't, because we book you every time with one other person who is weirdly a celebrity.
That's
How do you know so many celebrities?
They just call me up. You know, like I'm like Banksy. You know.
You know,
Okay, mister.
I gotta say, it might be hot in Arizona, but was it flaming hot?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you need him as the getaway runner?
Yeah, I heard
Look.
he's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Why don't we leave any specific chip mascots out of this?
Chips.
It was
Oh, this ain't chips.
It's a strudel noodle chip
Stru-
thing.
What?
I don't. You know.
What was that?
Never in my 57
hold
years
on.
as a police officer have I heard those called strudel noodles.
Yeah.
Well,
Why don't you
what would
try
you-
that again?
All right.
I would
They're
like the person noting this strike from the record any
Please
previous
remove
thing
that from all
And-
interrogations.
and start writing what he actually just said.
What would you call it then? Like a
Like
long
a puff?
Like yeah.
Or some curls.
It's not. Well, it could. All right. Whatever. Leave Chester out of this.
Oh,
there
there
we
it
go.
is. Well, too bad we already got him booked in the other room and
Yeah.
he's squealing like a pig.
I would go check the other room. I handed him a key when I walked in here.
What? I'm gonna go check on that.
Well, he got free because he's a celebrity, but you're not. So you're. Oh, God. Oh,
Whoa,
God.
where's he going?
He just broke out. Oh.
We'll catch him next time.
All right.
So we had two different merch shirts, but one of them was a little late in the game, so I did the first one I saw, which is, you're not going to Banksy, you're going to jail, see?
One of those strudel noodles.
One of those strudel noodles.
Okay. This is not. Could a strudel noodle not be?
No, what do you think a strudel
You're
noodle
guilty
is?
of dumb.
You are guilty of dumb.
Guilty of dumb. Oh, somebody tuned into our Tuesday night stream.
Yeah. Looking at everyone else who didn't.
We know. Oh, that's interrogation. There's such a world that's evolved out of that.
That's the only time I've gotten away.
Yeah, it has completely turned into something else. We made a mistake of doing a weird bit in the first time that we ran it, and now that bit has become reality, and it's got a mind of its own, honestly.
It was a bit of necessity because we didn't have a cameraman back then, and Alex was too tall.
Yeah, so the way that originated, for those of you who may not have been here since that early on, was back before we had our cameraman, we just set the camera in position for the scene.
And let it go.
Yeah, so Dan was sitting there and Steve was standing, and I'm so freakishly tall that I kept squatting down to get into the frame.
And as an improvist, you have to
I just turned it into yeah. So we ended up turning that into these weird cop characters that now, they're their own characters.
Yeah.
Truly.
Also, this is, if you didn't know, this
Bitboard.
is the Bitboard.
Bitboard.
Whoever donates the most gets a message on the Bitboard. So that's incentive to give us money.
Yes, so Motion Design donated bits to us, and so we put their quote on the Bitboard.
And if nobody donates, we put something there, and you're not gonna like it. So
Yeah, if you don't donate, Dan gets to put something on the message
You
board.
don't want that.
We
trust me.
don't want that.
Well, big shout out to Motion Design, another streamer. Thanks for always supporting us. I don't know if they're out now, but it's nice to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motion Design is also an application that you could download for, I think, $50. None of it will go to the person that said this, but you can do it.
Honestly, it might. Motion Design's done a lot of really cool things.
Well,
They've worked on a lot of different big
maybe-
projects.
maybe
But
they
that's
need
neither
Motion
here nor there. Twitch, it's a great community. Meet some new people.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and jump right into another game. Let's do something more physical since Dan sat down the entire last game.
Like a lazy ass.
We're gonna play Double Blind Free.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
It's been a little
bingo.
while.
That's a bingo.
That's my favorite line from Inglourious Bastards, and there was probably a straight year, well after the movie came out, where I would go, "That's a bingo."
That's a bingo.
Great movie. So what we're gonna need from the chat to get started is we're just gonna need a location that has a lot of things in it. Think like an antique shop or a cruise ship or an arcade. What's a location that has a lot of stuff in it? And the way this game works is this is double blind freeze. So they're going to start off in a physical position, and at a certain point in time, I will yell, "Freeze!" And at the end of that, they will have to freeze, and the other two performers, who can't see what the scene is at all, will have to turn around and immediately start a new scene based on that physical position. And that's the way it goes. User-generated content, great suggestion, coming on hot. Your suggestion is a garage sale.
That is good.
Otherwise known as a yard sale.
Come on, buy this piano. It's a great working piano. Come on, test it out.
All right. Bing, 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 bing,
No,
bing,
you're
bing,
playing
bing.
it wrong. You
Hold
gotta
on.
play it like this.
Hold on.
Freeze! Freeze!
Why do I always have to be the catapult and you get to be the trebuchet?
Oh, come on. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Freeze!
Oh, look, a meteor's coming.
Freeze!
All right. You gotta throw the ball like this with a vice grip on it. All right. If you want to win that big game on Saturday, you take it, you sidearm it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Freeze!
Yeah.
I swears to you, it was this big.
That's not possible.
Oh, yeah?
Cause them gators only get this big.
Freeze!
Are you sure you're taking that skull out of the cave, sir?
Oh yeah, this is fine. I've taken way bigger skulls than this before.
Oh, it's starting to suck my face into it.
Oh yeah. No, that's
Sir!
fine. Don't worry about
Freeze!
it.
This is my oxygen mask. Take it to your own.
Yeah.
It says to help the kids first, but I don't like this.
Freeze!
Thank you, Master.
Yes,
Thank
of
you.
course. Eat 'em. There you go.
Thank you.
You're famished, aren't you?
Yes, I.
All right. Now, back on the board.
Freeze!
I get the why part. I just don't understand what comes next.
You and
Freeze!
Oh, wow. Isn't this wonderful that we're getting to take dance classes
Yeah.
together?
Yeah, I don't know if we fully have learned how to do this though.
Well, no, we're doing great. Come on.
Freeze!
Oh, Priscilla, no!
oh dearie me, it seems I have fainted.
Well, you gotta...
At my debutante ball.
No, you gotta get yourself up to look proper for the gentleman's suitors. now.
Quick, get me my electrode machine so that I may shock myself.
All right, here you go.
Freeze!
Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm covered in oil.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
You're getting
No, come on.
feathered too.
I just... no.
Now walk around town so everyone can see.
Freeze!
A hit, a hop, a hibbity hop. Maybe.
You kids don't know what dancing really is. Let me show you. Ow! Oh! Ah! I tell you, this used to get all the ladies dancing and jiving.
Now, if you look right here, that's the map of where we're gonna go to, huh? But if you look right over here, that's where we are. You see how long my finger takes to get there?
We gotta get there then.
Hey, it might be better if we use our legs together as two super legs.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
And the other one.
Scene!
Good job. Okay, good, because whatever two super legs was, I didn't want to go in it.
Oh, Pingus the Duck with 75 bits.
Thank you, Pingus. America did get them. But you know what America can also get? This new hot merch.
Ooh, new
What
merch.
everyone's been asking for.
What's it? What's it?
The strudel noodle!
Flaming hot.
Flamin' hot strudel noodle.
Flamin' hot strudel.
Radioactive strudel noodle.
It still says double
Where is it?
blind.
Here it is. Yeah, get rid of that.
Strudel noodle.
Radioactive strudel noodle.
Did I just completely block that shot as you were trying to do it?
All
You got
good.
it. You got it.
Peep that hot merch.
Also, hey, is that Bits?
It is bits.
Yeah, we said that.
I
Is the
wasn't
duck.
paying attention.
What's new, Dan?
When we were in that one scene when you were doing the bird thing,
Yeah.
it's good that you took a case of that because I was gonna just put a gun in the back of your head and say goodbye, Mr. Lincoln. And then as you were doing the bird, I was like, should I make him Bird Lincoln? And I'm like, nah, I'll just make him what he said.
Your yes and was to kill Bird Lincoln? What kind of like rejected Rick and Morty sketch is that?
Oh man. If you find yourself asking yourself, should I kill Bird Lincoln? You've either done something right in your life or very, very wrong.
That's improv, baby. Anything new and exciting in your lives?
What? You're asking something personally about me?
Yeah. This weekend, I'm getting Wilderness First Aid certified.
Hey,
What's
Yeah,
about?
so
is that some like? I just imagine they just dump you in the woods with like a band-aid. They're like, "Good luck, see you in a week."
No, I have done that, but that didn't give me any kind of certification.
Yeah.
No.
I stayed in the woods for a week and all I got was this stupid merit badge.
Yeah, no, but this is it's like an official 2-day course that I forget who like the organization or authority is that puts it on, but essentially they're coming and then a bunch of us are going to learn, and it'll be a mix of like classes and like lessons and like practical examples and stuff like that. But I'm gonna learn how to properly save lives in the woods.
I feel like for practical examples, they're gonna push somebody off a cliff.
I
and
hope
then
so.
Make you like fix it.
Yeah. Well, it is. I don't have to.
I mean,
Fix it.
It's going to be in the city, so like it's not. I don't have to go out to like the West or anything.
the most
so.
dangerous nature was man all along.
I think that's the lesson. Yeah.
How to resurrect someone on the side of a mountain.
I think
Dan, that
it's
says
resuscitate.
resuscitate.
Oh!
Resurrection is very different.
Oh my god, did we get bits?
Well, this weekend I'm auditioning for the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
Hey!
And to call back to something we did earlier, which was a Hoedown. So there's like a 30-second singing audition part that we need to do. And they were just like, it just needs to be 16 bars, or like that's roughly around 30 seconds of singing. And I was like, I do a lot of improv. What if I improvise that? And then I realized Hoedown is 4 bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
4 Hoedowns.
4 Hoedowns.
You're doing an
That's
entire
that's
us
not-
Hoedown as yourself.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be fun.
Because I'm a cool kid, I do sometimes when I'm just like working at home, we'll pull up the Hoedown song in the background, the karaoke version, which is 4 rounds of
Yeah.
the Hoedown, and I'll just try and get through it while I'm working on something, which doesn't work ever. And then sometimes I'll start typing the Hoedown as I'm writing it in the Word document and going delete, delete, delete.
I don't really do that, but a lot of times when I'm just like, you know, throughout my day, I'll do something or like say something in my head, and then the words of that phrase will like fit the cadence or syllables of some random song that also pops into my head. So then I start singing about whatever I'm like thinking or just doing, but to like that song that I think of. To varying degrees of success, but it's a fun mental exercise.
So there was no like part list or anything listed for the one I'm auditioning for. So I think it's just like a general staff thing. Like you're just one of the characters in the area. I've never been to this one, so we'll find out.
It's super tiny. It's just like the
Yeah.
local.
It's
local
like a
one.
2
not the big
weekend.
state one, because that
Yeah.
one runs for like months.
Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair is the goal, but
I think we're top 3 in the country.
yeah,
for
it's
Red
like
Fairs.
it's like top 3. I
It's like
thought
us,
it was
Texas, and California or something. like
no,
that.
no. It's. I think we might be second, but the first one
What a flex!
is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Of course,
It's
that
in
flat
like
land, baby.
it's in like
they've got their own fiefdom.
it's in like Missouri. It's in some weird place that I didn't expect a Ren Fair to be
Plot
like
twist,
really good
it's
at.
not a Ren Fair. That's just how Missouri works.
Dan has had a question.
Teacher,
for
we
us.
have a
yes,
question.
yes, yes.
Did you say second largest or second best?
Best.
What is? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Who determined?
There was like I looked it up online. I forget what the like site was that
Yeah.
said it. Cause like I thought it was the best. I thought someone told me it was the best at some point, and I just kind of took their word for it. And somebody else was like, "No, look it up. This other place is actually the best." So I looked it up.
So, as like someone who's been to a couple different Ren Fairs, a weird flex, I know, but there's definitely a difference. So I would say that, like, I went to the Maryland State Ren Fair, and it's pretty terrible because it's basically just like an outdoor mall, and everyone there's just trying to sell you things, and everyone's in character, but only as a means to get you to buy different things.
Right.
Whereas the PA Ren Fair,
Dirt, mud.
yeah, the PA
Sticks.
Ren Fair is much more about like acting. Like it's an act. It's more of a, a theater production,
It is, yeah.
and there are things to buy because that's what keeps it alive.
Sure.
But I've seen in the PA Ren Fair, people will come up and like just interact with you. Like one time,
We've had that happen to us
we
on
did.
multiple occasions. And they love doing that to us because we start riffing back with them
Yeah.
because we're improvisers. So there ends up being this whole bit going on in between us and the actors.
Did you look that up?
Did you just Google
'Cause
Ren Fairs?
I think that's it. I don't know if
We
like
should go.
We should.
Wisconsin. I have a friend in Wisconsin. We can just stay at his place.
We should live stream.
Also,
On
yeah,
the
for,
Red Fair?
in like when it rolls around again, we gotta go and we gotta live stream ourselves going.
Oh yeah, like in like
Fall.
what July
the fall.
when it starts.
Or late summer, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go while you're working. When you get hired.
In Larkspur. Where is that?
I don't know that.
I don't know.
Where
It's
is
also
that?
been years since I looked this up, so the rankings may have changed.
I wouldn't be surprised if Larkspur is in central PA somewhere.
Oh,
Colorado. Oh, yeah, of course. We forgot the one that we all should just readily know about in Colorado user-generated content. Thank you.
Or Cali in Texas. Yeah. Then that's, I think, just size. Like, Texas got all that land.
I would love to go to a really huge one.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm sure the one in Texas is huge. Because everything's bigger in Texas. So that would be fun.
My favorite is Texas. For a long time, their marketing tagline was Texas, it's like a whole other country. And I love misusing that and being like, Texas, it's like a whole other state. Or like anytime there's like another country, just being like, Switzerland, it's like a whole other country.
New York is closer and really big. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll check
We'll
it
have to
out
check it out.
sometime.
Let's play a game.
Let's jump in and play a game. We're gonna go ahead and play Survivor.
Woo!
So what we're gonna need from the chat is let's do something weird. What's a made up sounding name for a mythical location?
Oh,
Yeah.
like Larkspur.
Like Larkspur. Exactly. So give us a name for something magical and mythical, another world you'd like to visit. And the way this game will work is we're going to do a 2-person scene that will become a 4-person scene, and then at the end of it, we'll start voting people out, and they'll end up doing the exact same scene until there's only 1 person left. Oh, Spry, I too like to shit on New Jersey, but we can do better than that.
New Jersey, that's where I'm.
So that's sad because it's true. Yesterdayville. That reminds me of the movie Tomorrowland. Yeah.
Maybe Yesterdayville is our weird improv knockoff.
It's true. No, we'll go with the fabulous Skittle Bean suggestion of Waffle Derp.
Waffle Derp. Ooh.
Classic Waffle Derp tale.
Are they gone? Yeah. Don't worry. We got hidden in this weird, like restaurant-looking place, but I think we'll be safe here.
Okay. Well, I just hope. Oh no, that's them! It's the rock monsters! Oh, quick, barricade the door with this candy cane! Oh, they're breaking through! Oh no, it's another rock monster! They're coming!
Hold on, let's just try to talk it out with them, alright?
Okay.
Derek, is that you? Derek, I just want to talk.
They're both named Derek.
Yeah, Derek, look, I'm sorry about that thing on Tuesday.
It's okay. Do you want to reschedule for Friday?
Yeah. Can we make up by killing these guys?
Okay. I don't think you guys should. Oh God!
Scene! So now what we're going to need from the chat is, what is your favorite breakfast food that isn't waffles, chat? Start spamming breakfast foods.
Waffles has to be first.
Because waffles has to, well...
Do you like waffles? Yes, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yes, we like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yes, we like French toast. Do. Can't wait to get a mouthful.
All right, so just so everyone knows, I'm gonna pick uh-ohs. So I'll give you a hint. It is a breakfast cereal.
Okay.
Okay. Cereal. All right.
Steve, we'll start with you and go down the line.
Captain Crunch.
Nope.
Kicks.
Nope.
Frosted Flakes.
Nope.
Cheerios.
Nope.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Nope.
Fruity Pebbles.
Nope.
Did someone say Raisin Bran?
No.
Honeycomb?
No.
Apple Jacks.
Nope.
Cinnabon cereal.
Nope.
That shit's good.
Cookie Crisp?
No.
That's the one I was gonna say. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Nope.
said
I'll give you a hint. It's for kids.
Tricks.
There we go. I was
said
worried.
Kicks.
I was worried because you said Kicks at first, and I went, "Did I mishear him?"
Nope. Kicks is the really weird corn cereal that I ate all the time as a kid.
That explains why you're so tall. Anyways,
That's the
now we're gonna
secret.
see.
I had a lot of kicks, and I'm still short.
Now we're gonna see that exact same scene, but with only 3 performers.
Welcome to Wobblesdorf Inn.
Oh
Oh no, there are monsters out there.
I think we should be safe in this Wobbledorks Inn.
Well, let's barricade the doors just to
Okay.
be sure. Here's a candy cane. Oh, they're knocking our doors down. Oh, it's a scary monster. Oh, they're coming from both directions.
I'm gonna just.
Oh, I don't know what to do with
Derek, is that you?
Oh God, they're both named Derek.
It's me, Derek.
Oh, hey, Derek. Oh, what's been going on? It's been a while.
Oh God, they're making
It's
up.
not too bad.
I don't know.
I can't believe this is happening to us.
I'm sorry, man. I was just, I missed my medication and I was just really stressed out at work. And
Hey, happens to everyone, dude.
yeah, so you want to make up by group hugging around these other
Oh, I
people?
don't know about that. I don't think we should.
Let's do it. Let's go, go.
Good job, everyone.
Oh.
Dan always adds more exposition the second time, but we're gonna go ahead.
And the world.
It's called world building, Tom.
I'm sorry. So what we're gonna need from the chat now is what's your favorite style of egg? So how do you like your eggs?
Yeah.
And as those are coming in, we'll go ahead and start guessing them.
Mine's
Well,
Well, one sec.
that's a weird visual glitch.
That is a weird
The
visual
red
glitch.
cards just got squished.
Unless somebody else stole our red cards.
Oh man.
Okay,
Interesting.
we'll go with the Holy Ross. That we'll pick your suggestion. Alex, we'll start with you this time.
Scrambled with cheese.
Nope.
over it.
Nope.
Frittata.
No.
Omelette.
No.
Inner cake. Fuck.
False.
I can't think of.
Quiche.
No.
Sunny side up.
No.
Can I-
all just the white.
No.
Should I give him a hint?
Scrambled without cheese.
No.
Devil.
Yay!
Hey!
Leave it to the Holy Ross to get deviled eggs.
Hard boiled?
That was the first thing somebody put as hard boiled,
Oh, okay.
but too bad. So now we're gonna see that exact same scene again, but with only 2 people.
Oh man! Oh, they're about to break you there.
Welcome to Weeble Warp. Would you like a waffle?
So many arms, sure, but also we need more boards to board up the windows.
Let's barricade it with this candy cane. Oh no! I hear them outside. Oh
I'm out here and I'm angry.
Oh God! Oh no! There's another one. We need more boards.
Derek.
Hey, Derek. Is that you?
Yeah, Derek, it's me.
What's up, man?
Look, I'm kind of mad at you right now.
Wait, why are you mad?
The Tuesday thing, dude.
Oh, it was just a little weird. A lot happened, and and I just
Dude, I know you changed to a new medication.
I
and
know,
I get that's
yeah.
hard, but bro, come on, you still gotta fulfill your obligations, man.
I know, but you just looked at me weird, and I didn't want to let you down, so I thought if I didn't show up, then I wouldn't get in trouble, you know?
The only wrong thing you could say was nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're making up. This is a beautiful moment.
Oh, man.
Look, let's hug it out, bro, by killing these people.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I want to make that a GIF. So.
I don't want to do this alone.
I
do not want to
either.
do.
I don't either.
Well, somebody has to. That's why it's called Survivor.
I want to die.
So what we're gonna need, I guess we'll stick with the breakfast theme. What is chat? What is your favorite breakfast meat? What's your favorite breakfast meat?
Ooh, yeah.
Making it easier for me by including stuff Max
Come on.
doesn't eat.
Max knows
Eggs,
the
meat.
enemy.
Honestly, breakfast food in general is not vegan friendly.
Yeah, that's true for the
I
most
guess
part.
at first. Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like Domino's.
Hey, that's a Max friendly one.
What is?
But is that really a breakfast food?
No, I think it's more of a lunch meat, honestly.
Yeah.
Pastrami?
No, it's tofurkey.
Oh. Yeah, no, we should do some deli sandwiches.
Mostly deli sandwiches. All right,
Well, we've gotten one.
we're seeing one twice, so we'll go with
You
that
really
one.
think they're ever going to guess that? Because I have little faith.
Maybe, I don't know. If not, we'll get there.
Max doesn't even eat meat, let alone know what
We
that
can-
meat is.
He's a cultured individual. Well, this is not a cultured food. To
This
be
is
fair.
a very
Go
uncultured
ahead and start
food.
guessing meats.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll start with you,
Go
Max.
for it.
Scrabble?
Yeah!
Oh my god!
You thought he wouldn't get it.
It was hints. You said it was uncultured.
Dan just like, what the fuck happened?
Wait, Dan, do you know what Scrapple is?
I have no idea what.
Hey!
I thought he just said the word Scrabble, and you guys just took it. Like he could have said anything, and you would just been like,
Dan, Scrapple is all the rest of the pig.
Big Papa, I did very much like your suggestion of sausage.
It's kind of like spam, but they like deep fry it and stuff. It's
"Ooh,
gross.
deep fried spam." Oh, well, you just said it was gross at the end. I mean, ugh. Dude.
All right,
All
Dan,
right.
do that scene.
Stop stalling.
All right. Oh no! Oh, welcome to Waffle House. How you doing? Oh no! They chased me in here. Oh, well, eat a waffle and block it with this candy cane. Oh, okay. Oh, Derek! Derek, are you there? Hey, Derek! Is that you? Oh, hey, Derek! Yo, what happened, man? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened weird. Oh, they're all around us. Oh, no, I'm saying, like, where were you on Tuesday, bro? I thought I'd skip out because, my medication was getting me stressed out, and, I just didn't want to disappoint you, man. What? Disappoint me? I'm so proud of you, bro. Why do you think I'd disappoint you? No, it's just hard, Oh, they're making up. What is this? Come on. Don't be so hard on yourself. We're already rocks as it is. Oh, I guess you're right. Can we hug it out or something? Yeah, but there's all these people in the way. Oh, they're talking about us. Then let's just kill them, bro. Come on.
Keep going. I didn't say stop. Oh, Dan, good cardio workout there for you.
I did skip Ring Fit Adventure this morning. So that's what I got.
Alex, you working on that merch board?
I am. I was inspired.
I can only imagine by what.
I'm concerned.
Oh no. Well, while we're waiting, chat, what's anything new and exciting in your lives? Anything happening in there? The transition music not play? I'll play it again just for fun. I don't know. Sometimes I think the thing doesn't input it, but that's life.
Okay, here it is.
What do we get?
Welcome to Waffle House.
I forgot what we said.
It was like waffle door for.
It was
It
waffle
was,
derp.
it was like Wandleforp or
It was
something.
waffle derp.
Waffle
Waffle derp.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to
Welcome to Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Oh man,
I love it.
one of my favorite vines.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Hi, welcome.
Hey guys, fun fact, chat. We are 4 subs away from a new emote. So
Oh my god, yeah. Wait, isn't it 5 subs?
We
Oh
got
no, I was
21.
looking at the viewers, not the subscribers. Guys, if we just get 4 more subs, we'll get a new emote.
Yeah.
That's so
You
exciting.
want an O-swag emo?
No.
Oh god, no.
well, we can make we've got a couple
Bricko.
ideas. We've got Dreadlord Bricko. We've got
We have
Sellout.
had demand for a Dreadlord Bricko emote. Yeah.
It's true.
How do you sub with Prime? If you hit the subscribe button, it should just drop down and give you the option to subscribe with Prime.
Right.
Yeah, there's like different subscription options
show off
because
Dreadlord?
there's tier 1, which is 5, tier 2, which is 10, and then tier 3, which is like $20, which is like, why would you even put that there? And Prime is in there somewhere.
This is Dreadlord Bricko Ignatius.
Yeah.
First and last of his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all just one long first name. He doesn't have a last name.
It's actually all a middle name. He doesn't have a first or last name. Interns, update the wiki. Guys, we need a wiki.
We should really get a wiki.
We do. King of Christmas Doom. That's such a good title.
Oh, that's the first of his titles. He's going to have like how Khaleesi had like all these different titles.
Right.
His first one is King of Christmas Doom. Yep, that's a good one.
Move over, Krampus.
Dreadlord Bricko. What I want to know from the fans is, should we paint Dreadlord Bricko, or should we just leave his, vague visage to be up to the depths of your own mind? I know it's pronounced visage, but I want
It's
it.
definitely visage.
It's visage now.
Oh man.
Leave the visage. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. We
Visage.
did
Yeah.
say that we would paint him.
Yeah, we
Right.
said we would paint him, but then I realized
Toenail
maybe
only.
it's better if he's just like TV He's essentially TV static, which is like
Yeah.
kind of horrifying if you think about a creature made of TV static. So
Yeah.
That was the villain from Scooby-Doo glitches.
cyberspace or
Cyberchase.
cyberchase, yeah.
How about we paint him during our 1 year, and then in 2 year we paint over it, so we keep adding layers.
Oh, that could be
to
fun.
change,
yeah.
Interesting.
Dan is definitely stealing an idea from which says paint a detail every time.
Yeah.
a
No, I was
video
going up. I'm not.
Or yes, and
See you, Dan. All right, everybody, that's Dan.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we will paint him eventually, but I think for now we're just kind of content in leaving him in his like very plain, vague, unpainted form.
yeah, I do think eventually we should try and figure out something to do, just as like a thank you for everyone who has subscribed in the past. Lovingly stolen from our good friends Everything Now show. Definitely check them out. Also on Twitch. They used to do where they had a blow up doll and they would give it a tattoo, a Sharpie tattoo, every time someone would subscribe. And I feel like that's such a nice little thing to do. Maybe we can come up with something, a different or something similar that also we can do every time somebody. Teddy has been replaced by Pam. Oh, their feet! I didn't know they were engaged. That's some good lore. Thanks, Maniac.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can we get like a storefront mannequin, and then just stands
Yeah,
in the corner?
that's what our red cards look
What
like.
happened to the red card?
They're very smooshy. Chat, are red cards smooshy for you too, or is it
Seth,
just us?
why is this happening to us?
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
It's normal for uh-oh.
Pingus, did you mess with something?
Pingus, what are you doing?
Your own.
What is happening?
What did you do? Wait, that
There's-
might be.
There's got to be a command.
No, there's a new Twitch thing where like you get viewer points for watching it, and I think you can edit the.
Interesting.
Did you crinkle some of the red cards in your back pocket when you went to pull them out, and then some of them are uncrinkled? Is that what it was?
I also like the chaos of the order you decide to put those in. Like,
Yeah,
Not off and on.
no pattern whatsoever.
Oh, he's drunk.
The red card is drunk.
What would you do with a
Steve's a
drunken
liar.
Pingus? What would you do with a drunken Pingus? What would you do with a drunken
Can we
Pingus?
get a-
Early
Can we
in
get
the
a-
Great
Whoa.
card. Oh.
It says
Oh
red
my
though.
God.
People are cashing in these points. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Wow, that's
Can we
fun.
get a shirt that says Steve's a liar?
I'm sure we could definitely design one.
Dreidel.
Well, if we get
Dreidel.
four
Is there
more
a red
subs,
card
maybe-
on there? Oh no! Oh my! I thought I was gonna lose my mind.
10,000 red cards walk into a bar.
The bartender says, "We don't serve Dan here." Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into another game. We're gonna go ahead and play an onion.
Hey,
That's the
Onion.
one.
Onion.
We're gonna play onion. This will be for all 5 of us. So what we're gonna need to get started from chat is we're gonna need a put 2 random words together. Whatever 2 words. Adjective, noun, 2 nouns, 2 adjectives. Just 2 random words. Almost as if you pulled them out of a hat. And then we are going to make a scene out of that. Now, the type of scene we're going to make is an onion scene. Now, the way this works is it's going to start off with one person as a one-person scene. Then it'll evolve further and further out to a 5-person scene, and eventually, once we hit 5 people, we'll start to peel those scenes back in the order we came from, and that's the way that it goes. Now we'll take a look. Getting some just real fire suggestions in here. I'll read a couple that I like. Smokehouse Sewer.
Oh, what is? Oh, whoops! Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be
Oh,
there.
it's so weird. It's like they can't read, but they should see that. I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this.
Did the internet go out again?
Oh.
Yeah, guys, I'm having a bad connection.
We're gonna go with Chaos Frog is just Steve. That's just Steve.
Is there somebody named Chaos Frog?
No,
that's you.
suggestion.
Oh,
We'll go with Germfire.
Germfire.
Germfire. Thanks, John Galt.
All right, I want a different haircut this time, so give me something that'll like wow them, you know, something big. Oh, wow.
Doctor, I have something terrible to tell you.
What?
There seems to be a little bit of an Ebola outbreak in floor 2.
Floor 2.
Yeah.
Good thing we're on floor 3.
It's take your son to work day.
Oh.
You have committed high crimes against France, and as such, your head is forfeit.
It is fine. There's nothing in there anyway.
All right. Now, the horizontal head chopper.
We should really come up with a name for that.
All right, we stretched. It's your turn, guys. Come on, get in there. Put your backs into it.
I don't know. We're so.
Oh, my back. Oh, my back.
Yeah, really, just stretch them out.
We shouldn't have let these fitness instructors into the nursing home.
Oh, you guys. A little. Hey.
Are you?
So,
That doesn't look good.
I'm doing okay.
That does not look right.
I'm just gonna go over to the hospital. You keep stretching. I'm fine.
We've had it up to here with your crimes.
I was just a head chopper.
You designed a faulty head chopper. Vertical's obviously better than horizontal.
How is that? I'm not an engineer. How is that?
We have killed all the good engineers. Viva la revolution!
Viva!
I'll go get the head.
Please. I've taken your age now. You're a kid and I'm an adult.
But I feel old.
My experiment has worked.
My soul is old, even though my body is young.
Fine, go fucking to like Tumblr or something.
It feels like Benjamin Button all over again.
Go complain about music choices.
Yeah, just really get all the hair off the back. I just want it all gone. Oh, all right.
You're as bald as a baby.
Good. All right. I gotta go meet up with Benjamin.
Yeah, the biowarfare's done.
Just spicy enough.
Tastes like war crimes.
Okay, speaking of war crimes.
You do not have a
Oh,
segue
yeah,
for
yeah,
this.
yes,
You
I
do
do.
not have a
my,
segue
my,
for
my
this.
favorite analogy. Does anybody else have a favorite analogy?
Yes.
So when I was young, I had a dog. And I was probably 9 or something, and I have this friend who I went to elementary school with, and I don't know, I was a little crazy when I was young, and I would have my friend come over, and I would encourage my dog to run around the house chasing him, because I thought it was fun, and my dog thought it was fun, but my friend was terrified. That's flash forward probably about 10 years. My dog is very old, right? She is maybe partially blind. She has those fat lumps on her. She just kind of sits around a lot. It's a little sad, honestly. My friend was legitimately, I don't know about legitimately traumatized, but was legitimately scared at the time of this dog. And he said that seeing my dog in this state was like seeing one of those elderly war criminals from like World War II who are like really old and in prison now, where they like kind of look old and like sickly and pathetic, even though you knew that they're like this horrible person, like back when these wars were going on. And that's the analogy that he used for my dog, that my dog looked like an old elderly war criminal. Yes.
Max, that was just a roller coaster of a story. You withheld the key part of that for so long.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. That was a lot to take in.
Yeah.
The second you said, like, I had a dog, I was like, where is this?
Yeah. They're like, when I was a kid, I was like, what is happening? But you know, we got there in the end. And if that ain't improv,
The people demanded it, so here it is. Speaking of war crime.
Oh no. That's like a Cards Against Humanity prop. Speaking of war crime, have I ever told you about my time at the blank? You know, speaking of weird comedic game writers, apparently, I don't know if they're still doing this, but Jackbox is hiring writers.
Oh.
You guys.
You'd have to move to Chicago, but if you or anyone in chat is wants
I
to
hear
apply,
they've got a good improv scene. Maybe we should all pick up and move
I'm
over
just
there.
saying, if we all get hired, then maybe we have more employees here and they have to move to Philly.
You're probably correct.
Oh, yeah.
Except not, because they're not going to get tax breaks out here.
Also true.
Tax breaks, smacks breaks.
I feel like it'd be super fun to write for Jackbox, though.
Oh yeah,
Did
that'd be awesome.
you guys submit for Cards Against Humanity?
I did submit for Cards Against
I
Humanity.
did too. And I
Never
was like,
heard back. Very salty.
Me neither.
I thought I had some fire suggestions.
Have we ever
You know
played
what
Snake Off?
Snake oil.
Oh,
Snake oil. You know what I
Why is it reading the
had
name?
some fire suggestions for, and I'm mad nothing ever came of it.
What?
The Lay's Pick Your Flavor competition. I swear to God, I came up with some real good flavors.
Like?
One of my best, chicken paprikash. That would be such a good chip flavor.
What is the? I don't even
What?
know what that
I don't
is.
know what a paprikash is.
It's a Hungarian chicken and paprika dish, and it's so good. It's one of my all-time favorite foods, and it would be a really bomb chip.
Like a ratatouille over
Be
here.
so
with
good.
these fancy chip flavors.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lay's. What are you're sleeping on chicken paprikash.
Dom, what would be your Lay's flavor?
My Lay's flavor would be cold pizza.
Mine would be avocado toast.
I'm surprised Dom's isn't shitty spaghetti.
I do love some shitty diner spaghetti. but that's another
Avocado
story.
toast, so it's just a guacamole flavored chip.
That's not bad. Actually, that's pretty
I've
good.
had guacamole flavored chips. Those already exist. They are very good.
No, I agree, Maniac. Cold pizza is the best pizza.
They're both good for different reasons.
Steve?
Olive Garden breadstick.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's a pretty fire suggestion.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's so.
I literally just came up with that as Dan pointed at me because I was just vamping by distracting you all with Dom's shitty spaghetti so I could have time to think of one, and I
Dan,
didn't.
I feel like that was a leading question because I feel like you definitely have yours.
Oh, I didn't. But,
What's
you
gonna
know,
be?
like, I feel like an Oreos chip would be.
So I was
like,
thinking the
Damn.
same thing. They should
Damn.
simultaneously release Lay's flavored Oreos
Oh,
and
yes.
Oreo flavored
Yes.
Lay's at
Yeah.
the joint venture.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because
We found it.
if the world needs anything, it's more Oreo flavor.
Oh man.
Was anyone here that time Dan for 5 minutes straight read every Oreo flavor that's ever been released?
I wasn't.
Can we do it again?
Toothpaste, that way I can eat
Oh.
chips in the morning and not be weird.
Ah.
I would be totally lying to you if I told you I haven't had chips for breakfast.
double stuffed Oreo Lay's chips.
Except there's not double stuff, it's just one and then just a layer of air.
I feel like we're getting into that thing where you know how like on Reddit people like take a picture and then the picture of that picture and a picture of that.
Yeah.
We're getting that but for just corporate flavors. Like we're just like 10 flavors deep. Now it's just like, you
A
know,
Lay's flavored, Oreo flavored,
Cheeto flavored,
ice cream flavored.
Coffee
I
flavor.
still fully intend on bringing in several flavors of Oreos and having Max eat them blindfolded and have to guess what they are.
Oh, absolutely.
Are all Oreos like all flavors vegan? I know like the original Oreos.
I will double
are.
check.
Yeah.
But I literally have all of the Amazon
URLs for each flavor
in a folder
In a Word
on-
document.
Yeah, like I have it organized.
Okay.
I'm
We
just,
need to get
I'm just
those
waiting till I have about $80 to buy them.
What? Meanwhile,
Wow.
meanwhile, I asked Dan to update some things on the show, and he was like, "I can't. I'm busy."
I'm busy bookmarking every weird flavor of Oreo.
Well, it is 11 o'clock, but I
Oh,
do
shit.
feel like
Mhm.
but I do feel like maybe we'll go for like another 10 minutes or so, just since we cut
Yeah.
out for
Yeah,
a
that's
while.
true. That's why, because we had that power outage.
Yeah. But, you
Power
know,
outage.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Why?
What
Yeah,
are you
what
been
do you-
flying?
what do you-
I don't know.
Well, Nightbot's going hard in the
Yeah,
chat.
damn. Thanks, Nightbot.
Yeah,
Nightbot's just
overtime.
like-
We all get paid time and a half
Oh,
now.
good.
This is overtime.
1.5
We have 15
times
minutes.
0 is
No.
still 0.
First
What's-
touchdown wins.
What's the thing where you had to stay late at like preschool or kindergarten because
Detention.
It's called My Parents Didn't
No,
Love
after
Me.
school.
after school? I feel like Show and Tell's brand is less overtime and more after school.
Show and tell
After school special,
After
am I
school
right?
special.
I think
Alright.
we're detention, honestly. Like,
Detention?
This is we just ridicule chat. For
Having
10
to spend
minutes.
more time with Dan is detention.
We're gonna play Change again, but we'll mix it up so it's the other two people this time.
Hey, that's me. I'm the other two
Bye.
people.
We get to sit and relax for
Alex himself.
We
is
worked
the other
hard
two.
on that dramatic scene of the two
I'm
rock
all
people.
of the other implements.
So the way this
I
game
did
works, what we're gonna need from chat is what would be a weird thing to make an emoji? Yeah, what would be a weird emoji? One that doesn't already exist.
Or what's an emoji that you really want to exist?
Yeah, what's your
You're constantly flipping through the emojis and you're like, God, I wish I had this emoji.
Yep. So the way this game works is we're gonna have our two performers doing a scene based off of your emoji suggestion, and at a certain point in time, we'll yell change, and they'll have to come up with a completely new answer than what they just said, and that's the way the game works. We'll pan on over.
What a word, emoji. Remember when they were emoticons? Remember? Remember that?
I think technically emoticons still exist.
I think
but it's only
emojis are emoticons, but not all emoticons are emoji. I
Yeah,
think
well,
it's like,
emoticons are just the text version of emojis. 'cause
not
emojis
necessarily.
I think so.
Why?
No, they were the yellow faces.
No, they swapped to the yellow faces because they added like shit to turn them into emojis if you
dreams.
Do we have
like
a
an
suggestion?
auto
You know, game we're not playing. Objection. Your suggestion is dream sequence.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
The emoji that everyone
you know what
needs.
needs to happen for this.
Ah,
Wake up,
there we-
sleepy!
Ah.
Change.
I'm sorry.
Get up, fucko!
Change. Change.
Dun, 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 dun.
Change.
Stop.
Change. Change.
Is this gonna be the
This
whole
is
game?
the game now, yeah.
Hey!
Ah!
Stop it! I can hear you all the way from 2 apartments down!
Ah!
I told you, whippersnappers, it's about time you got some mouth plugs for your snoring!
How'd you get into my house?
Change.
I'm in the middle of a rural forest. Where'd you come from?
I am the spirit of these forests!
Change.
I am an old man that wanders the forests before daylight because that's just the way my internal body clock works.
That sounds like
I eat buffalo in my free time, and this is the only place you can find them.
aren't they an endangered species?
Thanks to me!
Ah!
Why don't you come with me?
No, I won't be a part of endangering what wildlife we have left.
Change.
Sure, fuck it, I'll eat a buffalo.
All right, that's what I like to hear. And as
Change
you
the walk.
Ah, wonderful.
Whoa, what are you doing? That's not how we kill them.
Oh,
You get that stick over there.
Change.
Go and pick up that piece of grass.
This one?
Yep, that one. Uh-huh. And now whistle on it.
Change. Change. Change.
Change.
Change. Oh, look, they're coming.
Scene!
What was that?
That was a dream sequence that I've never seen. Okay, this was not what the scene was about, but Alex said this, and this is what I pictured at first. So these are mouth plugs.
I hate it. I hate it.
Oh no.
So disturbing.
It's so wrong on
You
so
go
many
to plug
levels.
something in, and it just like licks it. And
They definitely make like mouthy sounds the entire time.
no.
My mouth plugs talk to me at night.
Honey, if we're gonna have a baby, we need to buy mouth guards for our outlets.
Oh, that's a very bad thing you did.
Yeah, that's that. I hate it.
I hope a lot of people at home are going to sleep after this, and that's an image that's in their
Dream
mind.
of mouth plugs.
Ew, no, don't do that.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I've been having like the past couple of nights very deep sleep with very vivid dreams.
Sorry, hold on. I got yelled at for speaking of war crimes, he got reminded of a story from mouth plugs, and everybody thought that was fine.
That's not. No, it was from Dan saying you need to dream about mouth plugs tonight.
Continue with you've been getting very deep sleep.
Yeah. I have been just knocking out these past couple of nights. Nothing will wake me. Apparently, there were some. I live in West Philly, and apparently at 7 a.m. the other day, there were some dudes just shouting at each other from their cars. And my roommates were like, "Guys, did you get woken up by those two dudes shouting at each other?" And everyone else in my house was like, "Oh yeah, we heard that." And I was like, "No, I was fast asleep."
I'm still asleep.
But yeah, just some really Buffalo Pastures clip. Yes.
Aw, thanks.
Oh boy.
We do watch every clip after stream, so don't think any clip ever goes wasted on us.
Yeah, listen to Nightbot's suggestion when they say to clip our show if
Yes.
there's a moment that you like.
Also,
You can also go back in the VOD and clip things, I believe.
Yeah. True. Oh, and before we forget it, for some things, Bitboard. Pingus the Duck, it looks like you're the winner of the Bitboard.
Yeah,
Yes,
Bitboard!
So unless
why
somebody
don't
wants
you?
to outbid Pingus right now.
Oh
now.
man, let's get into a bidding
You
war.
need 96, I think.
Yeah.
If you have something that you want to throw on there, a short phrase, just write it in the chat, and as long as it's appropriate, we will have it up for next week.
Yeah.
we would want it to be long, but it only came with so many letters.
Yeah.
So it's like
Don't make it too long.
That's why it says Bitboard in numbers at the top.
It's not because we're weird lead hacksaws. But while Pingus, while you're figuring out what phrase, we'll go ahead and I think we'll end on a nice Irish ditty.
Ah.
Wow, Irish drinking song and a hoedown in the same night.
I spoil you,
For
chat.
your viewing and listening pleasure.
So what we're gonna need, I hate that it zoomed in on mouth plugs. I'm sorry. What we're gonna need from great, we'll make sure to put that up for next time, Pingus. What we're gonna need from the chat is we're gonna need honestly is a free for all. Whatever word you want. Go for it. Doesn't have to be an occupation.
Oh boy.
It could be a vague concept. Whatever you're thinking.
Give me a word.
Mouth plugs. Not mouth plugs.
Not mouth plugs.
I'll tell you right now, the word isn't mouth plugs.
I'm just saying, I'm the one starting this, so.
I'm the one who's going to know you so hard.
Stop in the middle of the song, kick you out, and Dom will come in your place.
You're like, oh, what's the word? Prairie? Alright. I like mouth
Maniac, appreciate the enthusiasm. We're gonna go with the last bit of that, though.
Oh boy.
For context, Maniac said 928 bottles of beer floating in deep space in the shape of a rubber duck. So rubber duck it is. All right.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I like to take a bath.
I like to splish and splash.
So when I'm in there,
I do a real big crash.
But I have my best friend.
And he likes to be there.
so I say to him,
Hey, let's eat some pears.
oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Me and my friends eat fruit.
We eat them all the time.
We eat different kinds.
Oranges, lemons, and limes.
Me and my friend.
We pick them from the trees.
We pick them out the window.
Would you like to try some of these? Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I spit out all the seeds.
They don't taste very well.
This one tastes like rubber.
But this one tastes real swell.
So I had to eat it.
I eat it very hard.
It went into my stomach.
And then my credit card.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
My bank says I eat too much fruit.
I am now real broke.
I don't have any money.
I'm serious, it's not a joke.
My credit score is hurting.
The duck just laughs at me.
And he says,
What did you think, you see?
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. That is our show. Again, we can't hear the music. It's probably not on beat. Thank you for tuning in to another glorious Friday. Okay, tone it down. It was great to see everyone. Thanks for everyone. Thanks for all the returning people. Skittle Bean, other Skittle, Tamar, Seth. Great to see everyone again.
We love all
2 Skittle
Skittles.
chat. Yeah, we're gonna be back Tuesday. So tune in Tuesday. We're gonna play Jackbox games, everyone.
Yeah.
It'll be just chill, chatting for an hour or two.
Come play Jackbox with us.
Come play Jackbox.
please.
And if you can't make it Tuesday, we'll see you next Friday. We're gonna go ahead and be good Twitch folks, and we're gonna go ahead and raid the Sushi Dragon, mythic man of mystery. Before we do that, we have to end stream the way we end every single stream. Alex, it's been a while. Why don't you remind us, how do we end every single stream?
Right, so the way that we end every stream is we pick any African animal and we have to interpret and impersonate that animal as best as possible.
Right, just like the new Lion King movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let's get started with that then.
Okay.